Had a good week last week. Last weekend, guys played well on Friday. We were able to run the ball really well. Outrushed a team that really runs the ball really well, so we're excited about that. Team, I think that was a really good team victory for everybody. Defense did a great job. We kind of spotted them 10 points, and the defense came out there and shut them down. Got a couple picks. Carson Swessinger just does what he does. I've noticed people are calling him Captain America, so I guess I'm gonna go with that too. But I'm just excited for how we're playing right now towards the end of the season. I think we've learned a lot from some of those losses we took earlier in the year, and it's just it's helping us prepare and just get ready for this last little West Coast run that we have. So I'm just pleased at how my team has been improving each week, and there's still room for improvement. So I'm excited for this weekend also.
What have you learned?
Just me personally?
No, you said the team has learned.
Just basically learning how to, just keep fighting, because most of those games that we lost, we were putting ourselves in bad situations. So, we're shooting ourselves in the foot, and we weren't mature enough to come back from some of those situations. So I just think that if we continue to not do dumb things that's going to hurt the team, I think that we should be okay.
You've got 2 game balls now. Where do those go? Do you got a trophy room or?
No, not yet. I haven't even put them up yet, but it's crazy. TJ probably should have got that game ball in the first game. I would have taken the first game. I'll take the first one.
Mateen could have got the first one.
Mateen could have got the second one also.
Yeah,
Mateen
all
could
right.
have got the first one too. Yeah, bag is pretty consistent from 50 and out, but he's a good kicker. Glad that we got him from that other school up the road. Just pleased with how things are going right now.
Is there a ceiling on his distance?
I think it's just of that Saturday or Friday, just whatever he hits in pregame. So, he's been pretty consistent. So 60 could be it. I think 60 might be it. Well, he's pretty consistent. He thinks that he can hit 60, so that's what he tells me.
What was your confidence level when you sent him out there for that 57-yard?
I felt pretty good about that, just because I saw him hit a couple in pregame, so I knew, and there wasn't any elements, no wind or anything, so I was pretty confident that he'd hit that.
And speaking of elements, I think there might be some rain earlier in the day Friday. Might that affect what you guys do as far as some of those decisions, when to kick and when not to, depending on what the field conditions look like?
Yeah, most definitely. But everybody's been doing wet ball drills, so they've been kicking wet balls. Holder's been holding that, so we'll just go into pregame to kind of see the distance. But I'm confident that everybody should be able to execute.
TJ said the playbook was opened up more with different kinds of runs. What was the thinking there, and how did that help?
I think TJ's just giving y'all some information. it was pretty much the same runs. It was kind of the same runs, just more continuity up front. You guys were just able to rely on each other and just get their blocks. Jack Peterson had probably one of his best games blocking. He did a great job for us. The receivers were blocking well, and our backs were doing a really good job, all 3 of them. So. Burgers did a really good job when he was in there. TJ also, and Keegan came in and made some plays. So I just think it was more of just to maybe had a couple more opportunities. And when you're successful early in the run game, it makes you have more confidence to call it the whole game. So I think that played more into it.
How about Jalen coming in there mid-game and helping out?
Yeah, Jalen did. Oh, Jeffers.
Yeah,
that was huge. Because thinking that when you lose a left tackle, you're thinking like, man, what's going on? But the way that he came in and was able to execute and prepare, but it just goes into how he did the week. Guys don't know if they're going to get in there, so you have to prepare the same way as the starters do. And I was just thankful that he's a kid that he doesn't take any opportunity lightly. And he's pretty fired up to get a chance.
How about that's a good segue into injury updates. Nicky, is he done for the season? Or?
No, nothing bad. We're probably holding out a week, and then he should maybe be able to come back for that crosstown game.
How about Ruben? Is there any chance he comes back?
There could be a chance too. There's just a little bit of swelling, so it's more of let's kind of see. Only one that's out is Carter. Carter Shaw's out.
for the whole season?
Yeah, for the rest of the season.
Okay. What about Rico?
Rico's another guy that we're still hoping to get back. He's out here running around every day and improving, so we're just hopefully we can get him. Well, we have 3 more opportunities, 2 more after this one, so we're just trying to see where he's at.
Coming into the season, a lot of it was made about the physicality of the Big Ten and what that transition would be like for the schools coming from the Pac-12. How do you think your team's held up, especially the way you guys played against Iowa?
Going by what some of these coaches have said to me after the game, I think that we're doing a pretty good job with the physicality part. I think especially our defense up front. He's probably one of the best Italians in the nation, and just the way that he plays. Our O-line, they might have had a slow start, but I think that they're clicking at the right time. So we knew what it was going to be, but you're going to be in a big conference where they're going to run the ball a lot, and it's more of the how do you come out of the game, let alone just the physicality in it. You know what I mean? Like, do you get beat up the next week, and can you show up and play again? So we've been on a run of playing 4 pretty good. They play a certain type of ball team, and I think we responded pretty well to that.
Most teams are better at home, but Washington's gone 5-0. What have you seen from them at their home stadium that's made them so good this year?
It's just rocking. It's just a stadium that the fans take pride in. It's going to be loud. It's going to be at night. It might be cold. So, just a little bit of, I think that they just play into it, kind of like the Seahawks. So it's a big challenge for us, but we've played in some hostile environments this whole season, so it shouldn't be anything that we're not prepared for.
Yeah, I was going to say you played most of your best football on the road, so does that give you confidence that you can keep that going in a place like that?
Yeah, most definitely. We don't have to change time zones. That's one positive. And like you said, we've played pretty well at away games. Penn State was really loud. We played a decent game. LSU was a decent game in the first half, but it was loud too. Nebraska was loud. Rutgers was also loud. So, we've been in some real hostile environments and some stadiums that are Big Ten football, So I think we're just excited for this opportunity. I'm excited to see Jed and go against my guys that I used to coach with, so it's cool.
Jed, he likes to cook up a trick play or 2 every game. How do you prepare for something like that?
You just have to know that there's something coming, so it's more of it's not like it's going to be something that's been repeated, so you just have to know that there's an opportunity for there to be some sort of trick play in there. So guys are just preparing for that and make sure that you really trust your eyes in certain situations.
If you just stick to your keys, is that good enough to prevent a trick play from having success?
Most definitely. It's kind of like play action. If you're looking in the backfield, it's going to get you. So you got to really just stay with your keys, like you said, and let the game come to you, and just don't be too anxious to jump on things.
We saw Devon Shell today. What's your optimism for him heading into Friday?
Not sure yet, but it was just good to see him out here in Shells. That was a tricky injury, so we wanted to get imaging and make sure everything was good, and everything came back. That's why you guys were able to see the show. So.
And then, did you get any clarification from the league on the kickoff penalty? The 2 Jersey guys are pretty confident the film backed up what you saw.
Did you guys see 2 out there? Okay. I don't want to talk about it because they fired me. And then I'm in trouble, but just everything that you guys thought, said in your head, I was thinking the exact same thing. Especially because that was something that happened in the first game, so we for sure wasn't allowing that to happen anymore this season.
Getting back to TJ a little bit, how have you seen him kind of change, improve, either personally or with his game this year?
Just being more mature, Young TJ probably would have got frustrated on how the season was going, just him just trying to find ways to help the team. So, like I said, I didn't tell you guys, but I was talking to some other media, just finding ways to help the team. If it was in pass protection and he just picked up blocks, he wanted to do it. If it was catching balls out of the backfield, he was out to do that. If it was running screens or whatnot, but he never got frustrated, never got down on himself. And when you stay positive, the football gods will eventually bless you.
How different is the challenge of Jonah Coleman from Caleb after did a good job with Caleb? How is Jonah how different of a running back is he?
He's a different style back, you know.
More power, maybe.
I would say maybe a little bit more power, but Caleb's just a little bit more patient, I would say, you know, just in his run style. So, you know, John's going to get in there. If he doesn't see something, he's going to try to bounce it, you know. So there's another opportunity against a good back, so we're excited for him.
And then the one thing that hasn't been ironed out, even with the winning streak, is the penalties, right? How do you fix that this late in the season?
You just have to continue to focus on my first pillar, and it's the discipline. So, you know, a couple of those things are. We'll take all the penalties, even though some might have been questionable, but it's still a pillar of ours, and we have to hang our hat on it. So, you know, we just finished doing up downs for each penalty that we have. So we're making sure that that's a focus, and everybody understands that. And I think eventually we're going to come out of there penalty less, whatever the word I'm trying to say. We, I think it was 11-1 penalties. We had 11, they had 1. Okay, here we go. Hold on. We're not done yet. All right, I need y'all's help to help us get Carson Swessinger on all of the ballots. So he needs to be on the Buck Kiss. He needs to be on the Burrow, I'm pretty sure, and the lot. You know, we have a kid, former walk-on, playing at a very high level, and nothing best but for you guys to say, because you guys see him every game and daily. You know what I mean? So the things that you guys write and put out there that could help him get the accolades and the recognition that he needs, and I just appreciate it if you guys could do that.
You can have
America.
There you go.
You can have your football Twitter account retweet feature that somebody wrote about him. That would help.
Okay. We got that. Did we post it? Okay, because I was going to say I'm unaware of, but yeah, we could do that. But yeah, but appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.